there, Sully here, the retired tanker yanker. Welcome to Three Chords of the Truth. Before we get on with this rather lengthy video, take a moment, hit that subscribe button, and maybe give this video a like, drop a comment. Did something a little bit different. I went on a history tour with the one, the only, Philly Captain. That's right, the Emmy Award-winning Philly Captain. He won an Emmy. Well, actually, the producer of the film about him won an Emmy. We touch on it a little bit. The film is called The Turnaround. It won the Sports Emmy for Best Short Film. And well, you know, if you haven't seen it, you have Netflix, make sure you watch it, The Turnaround. I also met some other small creators there. You see them on here. Subscribe to their channels and subscribe to mine. And it's just amazing, the stuff that you hear on this. John is very knowledgeable when it comes to local history. And he has a way of presenting it that makes it very enjoyable, and everybody had a good time. They asked me for a rating of the tour, and I normally don't do stuff like that, but I gave it 5 stars. I wish I could have given it 6. It was that much fun. So anyway, sit back, relax, grab yourself an adult beverage, or maybe just a cup of coffee or tea or whatever you like to drink, and watch this rather long video to the end. Who knows, you might learn something. Where I am is right outside the Betsy Ross house, which is right here, because I'm doing something today. I'm taking a little bit of a tour. This is the courtyard inside the Betsy Ross house, where I guess these people are taking the same tour I am.
Another one, total opposite.
We'll get to that later.
Before Rick, who was very chill and subdued. He was like my guy. Delaware. You guys, William Penn actually landed in your state first, but you used to belong to us. You guys were
You guys tried.
And then you guys broke up with us. You're like, nah, we're going to go to our own thing. And then you guys became the third state. What camera is that?
That's a SJ cam.
Holy, it looks...
Yeah, one thing it doesn't do is zoom.
Okay, so it's like a DJI one.
Yeah.
All right, tell me one.
Oh, well, just keep going.
Oh, we're doing it?
I'm recording.
Oh.
If
Well,
you
yeah,
just go ahead-
so tight. Here, back up. Give me this camera.
If you haven't figured it out by now, I'm sailing with the captain today on his history tour.
And we're making a thumbnail, too. Boom. Pause. There you go.
There you go. So while we're here in the courtyard, take advantage of this. This is the current last resting place of Betsy Ross. I say that because she's been moved a few times.
Oh, watch yourself. Okay. So you talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
That's a much cheaper way of doing it. It's much cheaper than going to Disney.
I've done like DC.
What's it called?
I got Peace Love Disney and Brown Eyed Fish.
Okay.
Brown Eyed Fish, I just went to DC and I did a lot
Yeah.
of vlogs down there.
3 chords in the truth here.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Brown-eyed fish?
Yeah.
What's your channel called, dude?
Day One Adventure.
Day One Adventures. Okay.
Day One Adventure.
So listen here, everybody watching this video, all 5 of you. Subscribe to these channels.
There you go.
How to experience that? Because what if you just had one person to just shut up? You're supposed to talk. The spirit takes over, and then some people they care about religion more than others. They just shut. They won't go and keep going and going. But anyway, so this is the second largest Quaker meeting house, and it's still in service. You could have gone to church here today if you chose. The inside of the church, which we're going to go and take a peek at, they have pews, and the pews are stuffed with horsehair from the like 1800s, and it doesn't smell. Do church the way us Catholics do. They don't have the stained glass windows. They're very humble. Matter of fact, William Penn, the founder of Pennsylvania, he was a Quaker. Philadelphia doesn't have a first street because nothing can be first except God. That's why we have a front street. Now, Quakers, they don't have decorative windows, they don't have the stained glass, they don't have any of that stuff. But what they have is a pole. It's a peace pole. And that's about as decorative as you're going to get at a Quaker church. That peace pole surrounded by the peace. Now, over there is
The star of our show. Yeah. What you gonna do? You got a problem with it?
there he is.
Oh, it's gonna get confused. He doesn't know where to go.
Oh, he's got the sign? All right.
It's literally confused.
Oh, no. You're
Are you
buzzed.
going to try to come around?
I got you, bud. This way. This way. This way.
Someone's lunch is not.
Guys, just go this way. Now go.
Do you show like that to Rick the puppy?
I say worse shit to Rick the Puppy. Are made inside here. This is
United
the
States
fourth
Mint.
building in Philadelphia. I think the very first mint in Philadelphia, the very first mint in our country, was somewhere on 17th Street. A real tour guide would know the second one was somewhere else. I don't. The third mint is our community college of Philadelphia. So our third mint is they moved this one here in the 40s or the 50s or the 60s. Whenever you see architecture like this, with the no windows and the rocks, this ugly architecture, you see it at the Roosevelt Mall. That's 50s, 60s architecture. They built buildings not for looks, but to last forever, and that probably could last forever.
It looks like our trolley just showed up. He's got to drive around the block because of these one-way streets.
That's cities for you.
Everybody, I want to introduce Mark. He is our driver. The reason why Mark was up a little late was because the driver last night forgot to turn off the amp, and they had to jump the trolley. So I apologize. But yeah, it's all right. But we got to walk around, and you guys got to see stuff that other people haven't seen. Yeah. But I'm going to tell you one thing: we're being driven around by the chariot driver of the champions, Mark. Has anybody ever heard of the Philadelphia Eagles?
Go
Mark drove the Eagles during the Super Bowl parade. He drove Saquon Barkley. And today, he is driving us. E-L-E-S, Eagles! Go Birds! Go Birds! By the way, I don't know if you guys heard the news. We signed LeBron James! They call me Mr. Sixer. I love basketball. I love the Sixers. Mark has taken this tour with me before. If you took this tour with me last week, I would tell you I hate the owner of the Sixers, and I feel like he voted against the tush push, and he doesn't really invest in the team. I still stand with him not investing in the team because LeBron got him on the cheap. But it's exciting. I'm excited. Hopefully, I love when the city is excited around a sport team and everybody's in a good mood.
They stole him. What was it? $8 million over 2 years?
$4 million a year. It's a bargain.
That's a great deal.
It's a great deal. And we're going to get other people to come here. We're going to get them on the cheap. And the NBA is kind of rigged how they can build super teams, but that's okay. History tour. We are now coming to Christchurch Burial Ground. And right at the corner of this, at the burial ground, is the cemetery where Ben Franklin is buried. That is the grave of Ben Franklin. 15 years ago, the grave was caving in, and they needed to, don't ruin it. Who said John Bon Jovi? The grave was caving in, and John Bon Jovi donated $5,000 to save the grave from caving in. Very nice. Right here is Independence Hall. This is where Ben Franklin and Nicolas Cage, they did National Treasure stuff. My favorite fun fact I'm going to drop this entire tour is this. The bell inside that steeple, it's where the Liberty Bell used to hang, but the bell inside that steeple is called the Centennial Bell. It's made of 4 cannons. 2 cannons from the Battle of Gettysburg, 2 cannons from the Battle of Saratoga. They melted down those 4 cannons, and they made that 13,000-pound bell that hangs in the steeple. So if you ever hear the bell at Independence Hall ring, you, my friend, are not hearing a bell. What you're hearing is American history. All right, well, we're going to go to Wegmans. It looks like it's a big. It looks like there's a big festival. Does anybody want to see the Love Park sign? Will anybody not lose sleep tonight? We're going to keep on.
John,
All right.
I've seen that statue so many times. It's nothing new to me. I mean, if it was
Some people have taken this tour. Some people have come all the way from Tennessee, and they haven't seen that stuff. So just in case there was anybody, we would have gotten them all. But it looks like they got some type of festival happening there. That's nice. On Friday nights, they have salsa night. They have you go out there, you can learn how to salsa. I love that stuff.
So as I got off that bus, I'm half tempted to grab a cone from Mr. Softy. A lot of you may or may not know, most of you probably don't know, that my first job in high school, after high school, actually during my senior year in high school, I was an ice cream man. Not for Mr. Softy. The company was called O'Boyle's, and we actually served hand-dipped ice cream off the truck. Not too much of that going on. But we're going to go check out this statue of Joe Frazier! Smoking Joe Frazier! I don't know how close you can get to this statue, but I was wondering if I could do a video here, sitting on the statue singing The Boxer. But then again, The Boxer wasn't about Joe Frazier. It's actually about Bob Dylan. Well, there's the, I'm not running. I've done this already. I'm not doing it again. I'm too old. My back is too sore. I'll watch from here. Yeah, I did feature the steps in that Eagles Passion video that I made prior to the pandemic. I think I was in 18 I made that. And I showed people running up the steps from a distance because I was using my handy camera rather than this SJ cam, which doesn't zoom. So I reckon I'm going to take both cameras with me to Arizona. And probably all of my cameras, because I'm probably going to take my my Canon, take some still photos too. All these people want to run or walk. Fuck it, I'm not going to walk. I'm going to sit right here and watch them. It's 85 degrees out. Instead, I'm going to show you the beautiful skyline of the city of brotherly love. Well, there's some kids walking to the Rocky Steps. See, you have to remember, I was living in Panama City, Florida when Rocky came out. And a friend of mine said, "Have you seen Rocky yet?" And I said, "No." So I went to the theater to see it. And I said, "So who wants to see dirty old Kensington?" So we're sitting here at Logan Circle at the Art Museum, looking at the Mr. Softy truck. Fountain is turned off. Statue of Washington that has its fountains working. So we're going to get this tour going shortly. John, in all honesty now, what was it like to be part of a film that won an Emmy?
It was cool. It was a part of my life, right? But it brought a lot of mental awareness to mental health. People talk to me about mental health. I give them bad advice.
Well,
is everybody on the bus? Yeah, no, it was cool. It was cool. I mean, it's not my movie. I was just part of it, so but it was neat to be.
Well, it was technically not about you, but it was about you.
It was completely about me. Matter of fact, when Trey Turner first saw the movie, he said, "I'm not even in it." So that was his response.
Yeah, well, which of you or him? Who got to meet Barack Obama?
I got to meet Obama. Trey probably couldn't meet him if he wanted to. I'm sure it's very easy for him to reach out. Yeah, I got to meet. I call him Barry. I'm on that type of pace. And I'm gonna hopefully. I heard that his presidential library is real hard to get into, and I'm friends with people in his movie studio. If I go out to Chicago, I could reach out. I just don't want to be a pest. Me and Todd met Obama, and Todd's really, really into politics, where I don't really care. And Todd really wanted to meet him. And we got her a picture with him, but they got the email address wrong, so he never got her a picture with him. And Todd is upset, and I'm like, hey man, I'm just grateful the experience happened. So let's just be happy we got to meet him, no big deal.
Yeah, but that's an old fun moment.
Camera on, turn it around. Turn around, camera. You guys having a good summer? Oh! You guys know the song of the summer?
Yeah!
Watch the tram car, please. Watch the tram car, please. Come on, everybody! Watch the tram car, please. Watch the tram car, please. Move aside, hop a ride. Watch the tram car, please. Now here's the part you never see. The guitar solo. It's 35 seconds long. Why is it so long? I don't know, but we have to sit here. It's just the riffs. Here we go. Watch the tram car, please. 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 Side of the ride. Watch the tram car, please. If you look at top of City Hall, there is the statue of William Penn. That was created by a man named Alexander Calder. That fountain in the middle of the parkway, that was made by his son. We'll call him Mr. Calder because I don't remember his first name. And then in the art museum, they have a mobile hanging, and that was made by this dude, the Billy Penn guy's grandson, and his name was Alexander Calder. So they say that the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost are on the Ben Franklin Parkway. The one artwork is called the Ghost. So there's 3 generations of Calder artwork on the Ben Franklin Parkway. Over here is the Natural Academy of Science. It's our dead animal museum. If you go in there, the very first dinosaur fossil that was discovered in the United States is on display there. If you ever go to a museum and you see a giant dinosaur bones on display, 95% of that is fake. And I found that out in that museum. Dinosaurs, fossils, are fake. They don't really know how they stood up. They just kind of take a guess. So, yeah, dinosaurs they existed, but we don't know much about them. Well, we know a lot about it. It's all horseshit. Now, last time I did this tour, I realized I said I wasn't going to mention this, but there's nothing to talk about here, so I'm going to mention it. Over here is Philadelphia's Holocaust Memorial. And on the Holocaust Memorial, if you go right there, there are 3 railroad rails, and those rails drove people to the death camps in Poland. It's fair, and then I feel the mood drop, and I say, I shouldn't mention this, but it's really... It's like world history right here, and everybody walks right past it. Right here on this building, there's a brand new mural. That mural was painted by Shepard Fairey. He is the guy who did the Obey, the shirt you're wearing. He did the Obey art. He also did the Obama Hope picture. He's a very famous street artist, and that was painted about a year ago. Right here. Here we are. That's the public restroom. That's a public restroom that self-sanitizes itself every 15 minutes. And occasionally, homeless people will try to spend the night inside that bathroom, but they don't know 15 minutes. It locks up and it's raised, and they can soak them. Don't honk at us. We're doing a history tour. I'm going to be doing a video this week about the movie The Streets of Philadelphia. Not the movie, the music video. I can't believe how much City Hall has changed over the last 30 years. Dilworth Plaza was changed like 12 years ago. Big renovations. They added the Starbucks. They got the parks. It's very nice. And one of the biggest high-rise fires in American history happened right here at the residence of the Ritz-Carlton. There was a big fire that happened remember the skyscraper fire in the 90s?
I remember that, yeah.
So 9/11 conspiracy theorists always use that building as an example because it didn't collapse and it was on fire for 24 hours. 3 firefighters died in that fire. And if you go past that tree right there, you'll see there were 3 firefighter helmets in memory of the firefighters who passed away. Did you guys know President McKinley was assassinated? A lot of people don't know that. We know about Lincoln. We know about JFK. But President McKinley was assassinated right at the beginning of when they were building Philadelphia City Hall. He had Secret Service. He was at like a World's Fair type thing in like New York, near Buffalo. And he told his security, his Secret Service was with him. And he said, listen, guys, you take the night off. I'm just going to shake hands. Ain't nothing going to happen to me. He gets six bullets in his belly and he dies. Filming location of Mannequin 2, and other stuff. Used to be Macy's. It just closed down. We have the Christmas light show here every year. It's not going to be happening for the next 2 years because the department store closed. So what they're going to do is they're renovating that area. Will we get the light show back? Yeah. Because I'm going to tell you. I don't think we are. Right here at 12th and Market. Right here at this. This is like an L stop. Or no, 13th and Market. I'm sorry. Right there at 13th and Market. There's an entrance to the L stop. That's the pissiest smelling place in the city of Philadelphia. Over here is the Hard Rock Cafe. The Washington Redskins fans came in here and they took over this Hard Rock Cafe, thinking it was a monumental achievement, not knowing that only tourists go.
Giant Les Paul guitar.
Go Birds!
Go Birds!
E-A-G-L-E-S! Eagles! Go Birds!
Uh-oh, something's coming up.
I once did a school tour with a bunch of kids from New York City. And when they ran up the Rocky Steps, this song was playing. And it felt like the lowest point of my life. I felt like the biggest traitor to my city. But it's a banger. It's a bop. I like the song. Right here, this is 11th Market. And between this space, this is where the Philadelphia Sixers were supposed to build their new arena. If you took this tour a week ago, I would tell you Josh Harris is a scumbag and he lied to the city when he just signed LeBron James. So he's fine in my book. We have LeBron. Check out the newest player in the city.
Can't see it on this side.
Are they still building a stadium here? Or are they?
They're going to tear all these buildings down and make it a park. That's what they're going to do. That's not announced yet. But just remember.
What about the stadium? Do we know where that's going yet?
What stadium? It's going to be where it's at now.
Right next door, yeah.
It's going to be where the old Spectrum was. Well, folks, I'm going to ask everybody to put their trays upright and buckle in your seatbelts because we're going to be taking the trolley in for a landing. You guys have a good time? Yeah! That's the most important thing. That is the most important thing. I've been doing these tours now. It's going on its 2nd month. And 7 years ago...
Hey!
Yeah, let's run over the woman on crutches. Because you're in a hurry to get to the next red light.
So 7 years ago, this was a dream of mine. And I wanted to do this, and the tour guide company told me I was too Philadelphia to give tour guides. I don't know what that means. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. We got New York ambassadors. We got all kinds of them. But anyway, this is a dream of mine, and my dream is coming true after every tour I do. And I want to thank you guys for helping me live my dream. I hope you guys had a good time today. Yeah!
So, if you stuck around this long, I hope you liked it. I had a great time. And if you get a chance, whether you live in the area or you're passing through, look up to see, because I think he has a couple more tours this summer. He's going to probably do them again. I hope he does them again. But I had a good time, met lots of good people, we had lots of fun. So, since you stuck around this long, the only thing I can say is that for 3 Chords and the Truth, this is Sully, the retired tanker yanker. Safe and happy travels.